good afternoon. Oh, I'm on the speakers now. Appreciate you coming by. My name is Brad Prentice. Our company is Fastacash. We're out of Singapore. We're all about the digital emulation of value. And let me tell you a little bit more about that and what that means. We're creating a global network that enables your customers, our financial service institution customers, ability to send value over social media without barriers, essentially. A little bit more of that in detail. What does that mean? We bring social media to our customers. In the discussions I'm having with our bank partners around the world, they're not in social today. They may have a Facebook linkage, but they need to be in social. That's where all their customers are. All of us here are on social. We're all bank customers. So we bring that social bridge or connectivity to our customers. The opportunity that we create is quite unique. So we bring the social media behaviors that we're seeing growing so fast around the world, and we bring the value that's moving. So value could be airtime, could be cash, it could be coupons or tokens. We bring that opportunity together with mobile device technology. So we bring that together and harness that for our customers. Let's take a little bit higher view on this. If you think about the global remittance volumes that are now being transmitted around the world, by 2015 it's expected to be $685 billion annually. It's an incredible amount of money. There's hundreds of millions of people that are living outside of their country of birth, and they're generally sending money back home. So this is a trend that's continuing, and we also see a very fast growing social media growth in every market, whether it's specific market or specific regions. It's growing each year at significant increases. So what we do is we look at social holistically, and we have an agnostic view of social in our platform. It's not all about Facebook. Facebook is always the big elephant in the room. But if you consider there's many, many more social media platforms or messaging tools that are in use today. I probably have about 10 or 15 on my phone that I use for different friends in different regions. So we look at how they're being used in those countries. In Russia, it's vKontakte. It's Weibo in China, it's Zalo in Vietnam, Line in Thailand. So there's all these different applications that people use for different purposes and different communication reasons. So what we do is we understand that behavior, and we then look at creating a secure link, which is essentially the value. I talked about the digital emulation of value. We create a secure link that customers can then send over their preferred social media platform. But let's not forget about social media. It's all about it's emotion, it's personal. So with our link, we can include digital data. It could be a receipt from last night's dinner, it could be a photo of a birthday party, it could be a video or whatever. So we allow the customers to send that over social media with the value. So we've proven this in each market, and we built it and it works. We've got a lot of excitement with financial institutions around the world. My biggest problem is trying to be everywhere I need to be right now. As we built it, it works, and it's also being recognized as a key acquisition tool for new customers. So outbound links could be sent. So the digital content allows marketing messages. It could allow a nominal value to incentivize a customer to onboard and join a particular financial institution. Just to prove concept a little bit further, we have launched in some key markets around the world. We've launched in the UK with Skrill. We've launched in Russia with Mobi Dengi, which is a large mobile money operator in Russia. We have launched with Oxygen in India, which is a large wallet player. We have Doku in Indonesia, which is a e-commerce wallet provider in that market. We're launching with Techcombank in Vietnam. So and we also have Imperial Bank in Africa that we've launched as well. We have many markets that we're deploying in. And just to give you a sample of what it looks like when we deploy. As I mentioned, we're a B2B model, and we work with our customers to design a user experience that's specific to their business. These are some of the examples that we have launched so far. This demonstrates the Oxygen solution that we've launched middle of August. It has exceeded all of our expectations. Early results are very encouraging. Somebody mentioned earlier today about the virility of some of these social media tools, and this is really starting to take off. In the UK, we have Skrill. That's demonstrated here. You can see how we've designed the user experience to fit Skrill's product set and features. And beside that, we have Imperial Bank in a similar way where we've designed it with the customer. And we're also working with Visa. We're working with Visa on their global card platform, Visa Direct. So we have different levels of authentication as well. We have biometric that's available for security measures as well. Some of our customers are quite flexible on how they want to build security into the app. Maybe under $50 value, nobody wants to have a security layer. So those are the type of things that we can customize. At a competitive level, this is a very busy slide, I recognize that. I don't want you to read every one, but it just shows you where we sit. And many of our competitors that are viewed as competitors are now in a B2C model. We have actually entered into discussions with many of our competitors here about tapping them into the full social connect also. But we are clearly a B2B2C brand. Now, from a business standpoint, we're a Singapore-based company, as I mentioned. The seed round was led by a fund in Hong Kong called Funding the Future. Now, on Series A, that was led by Jungle Ventures and co-invested with Spring Ventures out of Singapore. That's an investment arm of the Singapore government. We raised $8.5 million middle of this year. That gave us the runway to execute and deploy on the contracts that we have been signing. We've got a very robust pipeline. We have a number of customers that will be coming into the partnership model towards the end of this year and early into next year as well. Our management team, we've got a lot of experience. I've got 20 years with American Express. We have mobile telecom operators represented on our management team in terms of experience. We have banking, we have back office, we have software architects. We have a very experienced team. We're running this as a business, and this, I believe, really sets our DNA, and it's recognized by the bank that they're dealing with a credible partner. If I can move to the partnership model, we try to keep the commercials as simple as possible. As I mentioned, it's a B2B model. We have various options that we can discuss. We have, aside from the one-time setup fee, we have revenue shares, we have licensing fee, and also a per transaction model that we use. We're quite flexible when it comes to that when discussions with our financial partners. The ask,
2 minutes remaining, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes.
The ask, we're seeking to get other financial institutions to join us in growing and joining the partnership, and also I'm asking for your vote today as well. I have to do that. But if there are any specific questions that you have now, I can take those, because I think we have 2 minutes and they will cut us off right away. So.
You mentioned your auxiliary.
Yeah.
What sort of transaction volumes are you seeing off that since launch?
I won't quote specific volumes. It's exceeded all of our expectations right now. It's ramped up very quickly. What we're seeing in that, there's a lot of transactions flowing through, but they are the smaller, low-value transactions. So we're seeing more frequent transactions with lower volumes. That's what we expected that, but it's exceeding our forecast. Yeah. Vietnam might be very similar. Our bank partner in Vietnam is expecting this to go completely viral in Vietnam in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Skrill is very much businesses. Is that the case as well?
Yeah, Skrill had Skrill IT, international transfer. We're working with Skrill on a completely different set. So it's primarily on social transfers. So just providing them the social connect in that area. Yeah. Any other questions at all? Well, thanks for coming by. I appreciate that. I hope you get a chance to see all the competitors today. Yeah. Okay. Thanks very much.